Welcome everyone to Indian Island. My name is Thomas Rogers, and this is my wife Ethel. Allow me to escort you to the house.
So tell me, Mr. Rogers, where is the host, Mr. Owen?
Yes, it does seem rather odd that the host isn't even here. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Owen have not yet arrived.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to meeting Mr. UN Owen.
Well, everyone, feel free to make yourselves at home. I'll see you all at dinner time at 6.
Oh, how cute! 10 little Indian figures.
Hey, look over here. It's some kind of nursery rhyme. 10 little Indian boys went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. 9 little Indian boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8. 8 little Indian boys traveling in Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7. 7 little Indian boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in halves, and then there were 6. 6 little Indian boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. 5 little Indian boys going in for law. One got in chancery, and then there were 4. 4 little Indian boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. 3 little Indian boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. 2 little Indian boys were out in the sun. One got all frizzled up, and then there was 1. 1 little Indian boy left all alone. He went out and hanged himself, and then there were none.
That is a rather grim nursery rhyme, if I do say so myself.
Well, there's 10 little figures on the table. Must resemble those 10 Indians in the nursery rhyme.
Attention guests, may I have your attention? Anthony Marston, you are charged for the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Thomas and Ethel Rogers, you are held responsible for the death of Jennifer Brady. General MacArthur, you have led Arthur Richmond to the end of his life. Miss Emily Caroline Brent, you take responsibility for the death of Miss Beatrice Taylor. Justice Wargrave, you have led Edward Seaton to death. Dr. Edward Armstrong, you are accused of the murder of Louisa Merrycleese. William Henry Bloor, you hold the death penalty for James Lander. Philip Lombard, you have killed 21 members of an African tribe. And Vera Claythorne, you have been accused of the murder of Cyril Hamilton. Prisoners of guilt, have you anything to say in your defense?
Ooh!
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so frightened.
I thought it was rather rude, actually.
Who was that?
Probably Mr. Owen. Well, the legal life's narrowing. I'm all for crime, and here's to it.
How do you think he died?
Could he have choked?
You'd have to be a pretty damn foolish slob to have choked.
Pass me his cup. Potassium cyanide. It's a poison.
But was it suicide or murder?
Hang on. There are only 9 Indians there. I could have sworn there were 10.
Well, I think it's time we best be off to bed.
It's been a long day.
Good night, Blower.
You too, Lombard.
Herbert, it's still there.
What? You keep a revolver in your drawer?
Now, calm down. It's just for self-defense.
Yeah, right. Excuse me, everybody. I have an announcement. Philip Lombard here keeps a gun in his bedside drawer.
Well, I only have to.
He claims it's for self-defense. Isn't that right, Lombard?
Well, it's really not such a big deal. It's not like Anthony Marston was shot.
When is breakfast? I'm starved.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but breakfast will be served late today, for Miss Rogers has died in her sleep.